probably won't because it's late at night. But this is Facebiter, and we are No Pants Gaming, and I'd like to welcome you to a continuation of the game Absolver, which is online melee, pretty much perfection. So let's delve right in and have some fun. Oh, also, I don't talk much, so if you have questions, I will try and check what you say in the comments, but don't be surprised if I get absorbed in the game and don't notice that I'm being messaged. Thank you. It looks like we're still in the lopsided zone. Let's find some dudes to meet up. I got beat. Seems like my volume's kind of low. Let's see if we can fix that. I leveled up last time I was in here, and I didn't change my levels. Let's see. One thing I really haven't had much opportunity to experience in this game and that I'm looking forward to is weapons. They seem to have like a fist weapon that I would really like to try. Oh, by the way, you will hear sounds of combat other than myself. There are other people in this game. It is an online game, like I said. Might even get to experience some multiplayer co-op. Or maybe some PvP. Let's see. Almost fell off the edge. That is no good. Oh, one cool feature is attacks do have like a spatial relevance. So if your enemies try to attack you and you dodge in time and your other enemy is in the way, both of them get hurt. It's pretty cool. You to fall off the edge. Welcome, one viewer. That was just a player. Let's see how we get up to that guy. I was hoping I could res that guy. What gesturing me over? Am I supposed to follow you? Where are we going? Hopefully we're not going to a new zone, because I haven't defeated the boss in the last zone. Oh, yep. We're in some coliseum. Maybe he needs help. Follow you for a little bit, but I gotta go back to my zone eventually. Don't fall. Oh, and you fell. Woo. Don't fall. Shit. And I fell. And I died. That's crappy. Fortunately, there's not much of a penalty for dying in this game. Actually, I haven't been able to find a penalty at all for dying in this game. But, who knows? We might still be in like a beginner area where all of the penalties haven't even begun to be tallied. So... item. There's a mask. I haven't had many masks yet. Just a few. Well, that mask doesn't look too good. Needs to increase my damage. I think I'm gonna stick to the one I got. That doesn't do anything but decrease my damage. I don't even know where that goes. Elbow? Yeah, no, thank you. I haven't really found anything outfit-wise or anything in this game that changes the stats of a character in such a way that make it super beneficial. Mostly leveling is what increases your stats the most. Yeah, I'm not helping that guy because I'm not ready for this area yet. Every time you level, you gain 1 point that you can spend in a stat. I've noticed that most of the stats have direct results with damage and directly affect a parameter that interacts with combat. I don't see that there's any bloat stats that you should ignore. There's a few stats that I've chosen to ignore. Oh boy. Somebody got all the bad dudes together in one place. I'm about to get my butt whipped. Thank that dude who helped me. Appreciate it. I got lucky with that guy helping me because otherwise I would not have made it. for that, I will give this person a bow. Thank you. I wonder, are they logged out? Interesting. If you want to survive. If an unknown attack hits your guard, you will start learning it. If you use your combat style's ability against that attack, you will learn it even faster. I've spoken to this guy before and he's told me the same thing before. But if you defeat it or flee combat, you will lose all of this experience. Victory is the only path to acquiring knowledge. Yeah, everything this guy has told me is something that someone who looked just like him told me in the beginning of the game. See what I mean about the stats? So, every level I gain 1 point, the character XP does not grow too exponentially. So if I increase this, it directly affects damage. Vitality does health. Strength, again, damage. I think, again, the damage that it increases is based on the style, and each one of the combat stances has a different, like the combat moves that you learn have different damages that they do. Vitality, again, health. Endurance is stamina. Will increases the amount of energy stored in a shard, which the shards are how you activate special abilities like that shockwave that I do, or the heal that you get that heals over time, and then a burst heal. Mobility you can't increase or decrease, but I think it just gives you like a general idea of what it does. It says mobility results from equipped weight. So the heavier your object that you wear, the less mobility that you have. So maybe I should start changing my outfit based on that, because I think right now I'm just doing it based on whatever looks cool. Why does it say 0 damage? Oh, I see. Something's going on. Stats got all wonky. Weird. Interesting. Not sure. Not sure what happened there. Oh, okay. So I have 0 damage in the equipped weapons that I have. That's why that affected that. Okay. These combat moves that you select set up your style. I still haven't figured out what affects what. So like this one here, B, C, and E. So I'm assuming that's what they're dependent on. So it looks like B, D, and C. So mobility moves will have more damage because it's rank B. Does that mean it's more compatible? I'm not entirely sure, and this game doesn't explain entirely too much. It's actually kind of nice. I like the fact that there's a little bit of a learning curve, that I have to actually do some trial and error before I can figure out what affects what. Getting my butt whooped. Oh, I learned a new combat move. Awesome. We'll have to see how it fits into my style. And I fell. Now I'm attacking something different. I died. It's okay. Resurrected at this little temple. I'm not sure what this little temple thing does. Whatever. Wait. Oh, that's new. Encounters. Bet you this is because... Oh, world matchmaking encounters. Let's see here. These are people that I've met. Is someone in a school? Someone is in a school. Oh. Stagger style. Mentor. Rakio. School rank 1 of 17. I can't wait to learn about schools. Interesting. Probably sign up for co-op missions with that. Not really interested in that right now. Right now, I want to practice. Let's see about my new move that I earned. Let's see here. Is this it? Fast back fist. Fast punch. I don't think that's what I learned. Spiral palm is something new. Oh, it's not unlocked yet though. Rolling uppercut. If it's got the check mark next to it, that means I have it equipped. It does not like this. It means I do not have it equipped yet. But you also have to take into consideration where it finishes at. So, for example, right now, the way my combat's set up is I do this move, then this move by pressing square. Because it finishes in that stance, it automatically has the chance of going to this square. And again, because it finishes in that stance, it goes to this square. If I can manage to find one that ends in the same way, then I should be able to go from this to this to this, and essentially just go through the whole roundabout with the combat. So, first I want to find my new one. Spin back fist? Nope, that's not it. Honestly, I can't remember what I just learned. Was it? No, it wasn't fast elbow. I've had that equipped. Sorry about that. Hit the mic. Spinning back fist ends in that direction. Ends in that direction. Fast hook. cross punch. Change that to cross punch. And that to a jab kick. Look at that. Circles all the way back. So let's see. Perfect. Look at that. We got that one cross punch. Most of these are kicks. Pretty high damage kicks. I still don't understand the red, orange, yellow, all that. Fast punch. See, it's green, so I'm assuming that means that it's more in line with the combat style that I use. I don't know. Not entirely sure on all this yet. What is this? Roll uppercut. Oh yeah, I already have that one. That's that. Kick. X-spin fist. Where is that one move that I just witnessed? Bending palm. Viewer, welcome to the show. There's that bending palm. Looks like it works with that, but make sure it works still with the style that I'm using. If I do that, it ends back, which will work. Works. Go ahead and exit practice. Now let's try this out in combat. See if I get my butt whooped again. There's somebody there. A couple of somebodies. I actually like this style a lot. Seems to be pretty effective. Not sure why it's not showing me what I picked up. Thinking I'm getting some kind of system lag going on. Again, last night when I first started playing this game, there was no online mode, so it could have something to do with people popping into my game. They could be affecting my signal, which could essentially be stealing items from me, which doesn't make me very happy, but it's whatever. It's a game. I'm not going to get upset about it. I am, however, going to find more people to beat the asses of. This guy. That was pretty lucky. I almost died. Do need to heal a bit. Second thinking. This whole rushing into attack thing. Wondering if meditation heals me. Lowers my speed a bit, changes that up. Still don't get why that, how that works. I need to investigate that more. Oh, let's go help this guy out. Looks like I'm not gonna help anybody out. I'm just gonna die. And yep, exactly what happened. That leads to that other area I didn't want to go to yet. Holy Christ. I'm gonna lose. So lucky. Looks like my mic might be dying soon. I keep forgetting I can do that. Yeah. I did not die. I am very lucky. And I am very thankful. Because none of that was skill. All of that was luck. Already collected this item. Not really sure what the game's about. There isn't a whole lot of story. What I've figured out so far is that this is like an ancient human city where we got too greedy and got like absorbed in ourselves, and some of us turned to stone and some of us went mad. An absolver is like a peacekeeper, and that's what you're trying to become. And the only way to become one is to defeat certain enemies, which you have to find and earn the right to defeat. Speaking of which, I use a martial arts style that focuses on deflection, like that. That allows me to take advantage of them dropping their guard as I deflect their blows. Using the abilities in this game are actually pretty hard and requires you to know the move your enemy's doing and what direction it's coming from. Which can be very difficult, but rewarding if you can pull it off. Not only do you learn the combat moves that they're using better, faster, but, you know, obviously being able to stun your enemy because you deflected their blow is pretty handy. I think the first style that I used, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was like karat. Allows you to absorb damage. I didn't really enjoy that very much. And it was really hard to pull off, even more so than deflection. So I went ahead and changed styles. There's one I haven't tried called Windfall. It's all about dodging. And I kind of feel like that one might be easy. But eventually I'll try it. I'm kind of getting the impression that if you have a school or a master from a different style, you can use the different abilities and specials. At least I hope. I think that'd be pretty cool to be able to learn the different styles with one character. Maybe it's just harder. Gotcha. Getting a little better at this. Still not great. Still suck when I'm surrounded by like 5 of them, but I think eventually I'll get there. At least I hope. With my mic dying, I will say this. I'm most likely going to stop playing and get some sleep if that happens. Charge that up, and then when I get out of work tomorrow, we'll try some more late night pantsless gaming. Sweet. Getting an invitation for cooperation, which I would be more than happy to deal with. But I'm kind of in the middle of something. Oh, ran out of stamina. Getting my butt whooped. Gotcha. And I learned Sotouke. Okay. Kind of wish I could join with that guy. Some of these emotes are actually pretty cool. Let's get you. Ooh. And I lost. Pay attention to my health. But I did level, didn't I? Let's take care of that. Let's up our stamina. There's so many different clothes. I wonder how you destroy them or trade them. You could always go pantsless. Pantsless, the kung fu fighter. Matches what I'm wearing now. There's enemies here, but there may be too many. Yeah, there's like 4. Need to get better at that, but I really don't want to mess with it right now. Push this guy off the edge. Sweet. Ah, no. No. Oh, that was so cheap, but so totally worth it. So worth it. No regrets. And I'm dead. I don't think I got any experience for that guy falling with me though. But I think I was putting up a good fight. Alright, well, thank you. All one of you who are left. Didn't notify me that people left. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good night.